Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Total Mobility. We are on day 3 today, aka the bear on the thumbnails. We did 2-minute stretches today. 2 minutes, plenty of time to develop and work on each stretch. Remember to breathe deep all the way through. Relax. Big deep breath into the lungs, down into the belly, hold the breath for a couple of seconds, release the breath, hold the breath out for a couple of seconds, fill the lungs. That's the ideal breathing pattern. That helps relax the central nervous system and help your muscles find their fullest length. And that's what you're there to do really. You want the muscles to lengthen and relax. The very opposite of what we do in terms of fitness really. Okay, you just let the body go. The more you can relax, the more range you'll get, the more range of motion you'll get. You'll find that that's why 2 minutes long stretches always help, because your body relaxes a lot more towards the end. So 2 minutes on each, we're going to start up and work our way through. We've got 12 different movements to do. We're going to start with the sort of standing ones, and then get more relaxing as we go. So 2 minutes on each then. 3 shoulder rolls, so standing up, and you're just going to do reach for the ceiling, fingertips go as high as you can. Hold the breath for a couple of seconds, then release the breath. Hold the breath out for a couple of seconds if you feel comfortable. And fill, and repeat that. You haven't got to do it at my pace, you can go at your own pace if you want to. When you come down, fingertips to the floor, so imagine you're reaching into the deepest point of your pockets. Change direction, halfway, move away now. Last 30 seconds. Last one. Okay, next one. We're going to do a twisted forward bend, 2 minutes on each side. It's quite physical this. Okay, so see how you go. Left hand on the right leg, then work that hand down as low as you can. Then you're going to take the palm on the other side and open it up like this. Now don't worry if you can't reach as far. You may be able to exceed what I do here. You just go to where it feels comfortable for you. And just spend this 2 minutes just trying to improve it. But don't forget, you can come in and out if it feels too much. Just lower your hand and stand up. Take a breath and have another go. Don't feel forced to hold it for the whole 2 minutes. Only do that when you feel comfortable to do it. yourself up. Okay, we're doing 2 minutes on the other side now. Let's take a couple of breaths first. Okay, right hand on left leg. Slowly. Ease the hand down. Open up the left palm. Slowly breaths. Not easy when it's a physical stretch like this one, but they're not all like this, so don't worry. This is certainly one of the more physical ones we do. Another minute. Last 20 seconds. Slowly lower that arm, bring yourself up. And the last of our standing stretches is a wide forward bend, so take your feet out as wide as you can comfortably get them. When you feel like you've got that full width, full stretch, fold forward. Maybe you can take fingertips, maybe palms, maybe even elbows to the ground. And then while you're down there, you just want to increase that range millimetre by millimetre. If you rock forward gently, you can usually get that bit of extra range. Rock that gently to feel the full extent. Relax. Slowly ease out, come to the ground on all fours, into prone lunge next. Okay, all the back of the hips now. So from this tabletop position, bring your left foot to the side of your left hand. So I want you to align your shin and forearm, slide the right knee back, and then I'm going to try to get my hips as low as I can. So I'm going to try and get my head and chest high, drop my hips as deep as I can, and then one final thing is just to externally rotate this knee here. So I'm going to come up onto the outside edge of this foot, get as low as I can. So keep thinking, hips low, head and chest high, knee out. want someone's help, if you've got some at home. It's all about this here. This is the shape that you want to be eventually aiming for. When people start, they're always a lot more like this. 45 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Big. Keep it slow. Head and chest high. Relax. And breathe. Breaths all the way through. Okay. Slowly transition to the other side. Take yourself out. Back to the board, and the same, exactly the same for the side. So I'm going to align my shin and forearm again on this side. So my foot is just outside my hand. Slide the left knee back, and I take this arch. This arch of my spine is going to go. So I'm going to drop my hips in deep, raise my head and chest. Okay, fingertips or knuckles. And then finally, externally rotate this. You can see that come to the outside edge of that foot. Point it out so I can get into this deep hip position, or at least as deep as I can get. Seconds. Back in, all fours, transition next. Upward dog. We're doing the two dogs. Upward dog and then downward dog. Upward dog. More physical on the back of the arms. You just exercise. Again, you need to just come out, back in. Shoulders back. Chest out. Crown of the head moving to the ceiling. Face forward, chin tucked in. Stretch while you're in there as well, just side to side. Deep stretch in the neck. downward dog there, back up another yoga classic. So this time from a high plank. This time we're stretching the posterior chain. Very opposite to the dog. Stick your hips in the air. Try and get your heels to touch the ground. Push your chest through your arms. Open up the rib cage and the shoulders. Remember, the further you distance from your feet and hands, the more intense the stretch in the back of the calves. So when you get good, you can keep your heel onto the ground and take your feet that little bit further back to increase the stretch. This is good for getting into those deep squat positions. Being able to keep your heels on the floor. Last 50 seconds, and we're not far off. Take yourself to child's pose then now. Nice and relaxing, nice and restorative this one. Big toes touching. Put some width between the knees. And then rest forward, reach out. Rest your belly between your quads, big deep breaths. Last few stretches now. Another minute in child's pose. Really get the oxygen deep into the lungs to really help stretch the rib cage and the surrounding muscles. Last couple of breaths. Okay, from child's pose, bring yourself up and then start to open the hips the other way. Okay, so that start to open up. Back to this position maybe. Okay, and just as far as you can. You can get even further. Eventually, open the whole body up. Takes time though for a lot of people. It takes patience, practice, months, sometimes years, but don't worry. Just do what you can. Just get to an open point as you're comfortable doing. It is the ultimate hip opener this. Very difficult, like I say, whatever seconds. Okay, slowly bring yourself. Last one before we go to the wall, butterfly stretch. Bring your feet together. As close to your hips as you can comfortably get them. Just gently use the elbows just to prise the knees apart. Get them as close to the ground as you can. And then lastly, think about that spine in a second. Nice straight spine. Imagine the vertebrae just opened up to the chin. Breathe, relax. Slowly ease off. That's our last one before we go to the wall. So take your mats to the wall. And just relax and switch off now for a few minutes. Legs up at 90 degrees. Turn everything off. We're going to turn the nervous system off so completely relax. It's going to reset. Arms back where they rest. Melt into the off that total fitness thing. Well done everyone, we'll be back tomorrow with the same 9:30 and then 10:30 straight after semi. Thanks for tuning in everybody, thanks for subscribing, have a great day, see you soon.